Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, feeling it, man. Feeling real good. Feeling real good. Happy to be alive, all right? Happy to be alive. So should you. So should you. Gotta be happy about the little things. All right, so today we're going to talk about something that's very important that's going on in the world. It's going on, and I don't think it's really being discussed. I don't think it's being discussed the way that it should be discussed, okay? And we're going to talk about the American Mexico border crisis. Okay? And it is a crisis. It is a crisis. And we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it right here today because we want to know like what is really going on. What's really going on with America? All right. Is this the end of America? Is the collapse of America going on? Is it in progress right now in our face? All right. So we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it. So let's get into it.
It sounds like insanity is behind it because it really is offensive. It may be the most reprehensible thing that I've seen take place over the past 48 hours when you.
Migrants connected to a string of robberies, and today the NYPD is taking action.
They're essentially ghost criminals.
That spree, officials say, consisted of 62 robberies where the robbers are accused of sneaking up on their unsuspecting victims, mostly women, on mopeds and scooters.
We're no longer contacted. We're no longer called.
The federal government's ability to deport migrants accused of a crime is limited, according to Kenneth Janello, who oversees operations of immigration and customs enforcement in New York City. Janello says that since 2014, when the city council passed its sanctuary city laws, ICE's partnership with the city went out the window.
Now, first, let's discuss the narrative. Okay. First, let me say up front. Okay, I'm all about helping people. Okay, I'm all about helping people. Okay, I understand the fact that it's people that wanted to get away from poverty. They wanted to get away from crime, organized crime syndicates. Okay, I understand all that. Okay, I understand people wanting to move to build a better life for themselves and all of that. Okay, but the way that you see this being executed, the way it's been executed, okay, believe me, this thing is bigger. From my perspective, it's bigger than a president that made a bad decision, that made a bad choice. Okay, Biden, he's just the face. Okay, you always got to have your front man. Okay, so Biden, he's just the face on the situation. Okay, now you seen Biden, Biden ain't really making no clear decisions by himself. So it's other people behind the scenes that's narrating this situation. Okay, but to me, like I said, with all that being done, with all that being said, okay, I totally understand the situation. Okay, and my heart goes out to the family and the children and people that have good intentions. Okay, but the way this is looking, it's just looking extremely, extremely dumb. Okay, it's looking extremely dumb. Okay, because look at America. Okay, America let this happen. Okay, you had people coming over here on buses. Okay, it's like millions. It's like, I think the numbers are in the millions now, where you have millions of migrants that are in America. Okay, they all spread throughout America. Okay, it's just crazy. Buses coming to New York. Okay, we all seen when it was going down, because I've been wanting to report on this, but it took me a while to get to this video, because it was so complicated, and I was just trying to register what was going on, and I had other projects in front of this one. But okay, you had these buses coming into New York, all right, because of the sanctuary laws. Okay, you got people that's been here in America all their life. Okay, like I said, I was watching Joe Rogan and Cat Williams, and Cat Williams pretty much said it like, okay, y'all just let all these people come into America. You gave them money. Okay, I heard reports of money being given. Okay, $10,000 cards. Okay, you done People done got residence, you know what I mean, hotel stays. It was just looking wild. Then you got people that's been here in America, just homeless people. Homeless people been here, okay? And just like Cat Williams said, it's like you gonna do all this in front of people's face. You're gonna do all this in front of people's face, like, okay, like you could have did this all along. You could have did this all along for people that actually live here. Okay? So this whole situation is just looking just crazy. It's looking crazy because you see all this outreach and assistance, but homelessness, poverty, it's been here. It's been here since the beginning. Okay, and just now, you know what I'm saying? You just putting this in people's face, like, okay, yeah, y'all could have been doing all of what y'all doing. Okay, all of what y'all doing, but y'all doing it for people that don't even live here, that aren't even residents here. It's just looking real wild. Okay, it's looking wild. So on another side, on the flip note, it's looking like an agreement was made. There was something, of course, money got to be involved somewhere. Okay, it's looking like an agreement was made for this to even occur. Okay, even occur. So this is looking, man, it's making no sense. It's making no sense at all. Okay, now the point is that the system itself is not built for this. Okay, the system that they got in play, and this is just people that's got intelligence, that's got a brain, got a mind to see, got eyes to see. You're going to be able to see that the system that's in play cannot handle all of this. Okay, and they say this on the news. They say that because people that want citizenship, you want to be a citizen. Okay, they got too many people. The system is not built to deal with this amount of traffic of people that want to become citizens. Okay, the system is overloaded. Okay, that's what you're gonna deal with. That's what we're gonna deal with. Okay, we're gonna deal with the overload of this situation and the system not being able to handle it. Okay, so it's looking real bad. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's looking like the collapse of America is right here. Like, this is the evidence. We have people talking about it. It's been talked about, but right here, you're saying that this is like the evidence of it, knowing that the system can't handle it, and it's right here. Okay. And I believe this is a planned type of situation. This ain't no Biden made no bad decisions. Just believe me. Okay, look at the bigger picture, people. Look at the bigger picture. All right. So I'm gonna say that for right now. You know what I mean? And we're gonna move on because I got more footage. So let's check it out.
Now, instead of getting notified when a migrant is being accused of a crime, he says they find out through the media.
Instead of being able to take custody of these individuals in the confines of a jail or in the confines of a precinct, we now have to go out into the community and the streets where unfortunately the criminals have the upper hand.
This call for cooperation follows an attack against police officers carried out by more than a dozen migrants. 6 people have been arrested so far and only 1 was held on bail. 4 of the migrants are believed to have skipped town after their arraignment and took a bus headed to California.
And this is very telling. This is very telling when you look at this situation, okay? Police getting beat up, people getting locked up, getting immediately released. Okay, you're gonna understand how much America has changed. Okay, America has changed. Okay, but you only can see, to the young generation, you can't really tell what's going on because you didn't come up when black people was basically harassed nonstop. Okay, where there were laws and all types of things put in place just so that we can get pressed out and harassed and get arrested. Okay, when I was growing up, okay, from the time that I started driving, okay, I was immediately harassed, like on the regular. Okay, it felt like once, twice a week I'm being harassed. Okay, just for being black. Okay, you was pulled over or asked a whole bunch of questions just for being black. Okay, now understand that how things have changed right now. Okay, and now we see this migrant crisis going on, but they can beat the police up and get away with it and be released at that. What? That's just crazy. Okay, we was getting pressed for all types of stuff when I was coming up. Like I tell you, marijuana was illegal. Don't have no marijuana. Okay, don't have no marijuana. You could have had some seeds in the car. You going to jail. They could have found sticks in the car. You going to jail. Your license suspended, little small petty stuff. You going to jail. Now we're looking at this, and you can beat police up and get away with it and walk away the same day immediately. That's insane. That's freaking insane when you look at it. Okay, so best believe my people, we know how insane this actually looks. Okay, we know how insane it is, and we know what time it is as far as America and what's going on with them. Okay, this is bad. This is the fall of America. But like I said, to the downside, I talked about the narrative and that I understand, you know what I mean, people's situations where they're in other countries and they got to deal with poverty and this and that, and this is the land of the free. You know what I mean? This is where your dreams come true, and everybody want to come over here. Okay, I understand that, and I got that out of the way. But now we're gonna discuss the negatives. Okay. With that being said, with all these millions of people coming over here, they can't be tracked, they can't be traced. You don't know who they are. They don't have no records, just like they said in the beginning of this video. Now we got to deal with ghost criminals. We got to deal with ghost criminals now. They don't have no records or nothing. It's people out here. The crime rate is going to go through the roof. You got people that's here and they got families and this and that, but don't have no resource. What do you think is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? What do you think is going to happen? It's going to be crime. We already had our own level of crime. We already had our regular course of crime that we was already dealing with. So now you done brought a whole nother element over here. Crime is going through the roof right now. It's going through the roof right now. It's robberies going on. And then like I said, the women. They're saying that the women are the target, you know what I mean? So everybody need to be looking out for this, you know what I'm saying, moving forward, especially once the weather break. You know what I mean? It's like a warning. I'm putting out a warning because we're seeing this right now, but then the weather's going to break. It's going to get warm outside, All these single women out here, this and that, you really need to look at this situation. There's people out here looking for phones, stealing purses. They want to break into your phone to get into your bank account. So this is really crazy. This is really, really OC crazy. And people really need to be careful. People really need to be careful moving forward. Because this is definitely an ongoing, growing issue. An ongoing issue. And we ain't gonna talk about the criminal element. We're talking about it, but it goes up. It goes to another level. We talking about stealing phones. No, we're dealing with another aspect that's done crept over here. And this ain't just to go. This just ain't going into the whole. This just ain't talking about the whole Mexico situation. No, you got people from all over the world that's jumping on this bandwagon. You got people coming from everywhere. Africa, China, over there, people from the Middle East. Everybody's coming over here because everybody know that the border is open. It's looking wild. It's looking real wild, people. Just think about it. Just use your brain and see what's going on. Let me go ahead and play this next clip.
Steve and Natasha, we've been hearing for a while now about a group of migrants connected to a string of robberies, and today the NYPD is taking action. But ICE officials tell us that when it comes to migrants committing crime, what they can do is limited because of the city's sanctuary status.
Meanwhile, on Monday morning, the NYPD arrested around 7 migrants accused of carrying out around 62 robberies. Many of these migrants used mopeds and electric scooters to snatch things like iPhones and wallets. These men then sold the phones to the migrant posing as a ringleader who would hack the phones to steal a person's bank information. The NYPD says these migrants primarily live in city-run shelters.
In recent months, a wave of migrant crime has washed over our city.
These thieves would ride up behind their victims on the sidewalk, steal their property, and then make their getaway. The majority of the victims are women, simply just walking alone.
NYPD released this video showing a victim being dragged by someone on a moped and flung into a metal beam, all to steal a cell phone.
Ghost criminals. No criminal history, no photos, no cell phone, no social media.
13 gang member who was on the terrorist watch list. Know this, there are people on the terrorist watch list that are apprehended all the time coming across the border. These are people who pay extra money not to be caught. The United States of America and the president do not know how many people have crossed the border illegally who are on the terrorist watch list and have never been seen. They do not know the imminent dangers that we may be facing. Another example is, once again, the Texas Department of Public Safety. They arrested somebody who came across the border illegally who had served in the army and the military for Iran. Why is this person here? Why were they trying to sneak in illegally? What were they going to try to do? We were fortunate to be able to apprehend him, but who knows what would have happened had we not apprehended him. And then you see the deadly loss of life. We saw it just outside of the Houston area last year when we saw an illegal immigrant who had come across the border illegally 4 times murder 5 people outside of Houston, Texas. These are crimes that don't happen now and then. These are crimes that happen all the time. Part of it is because, as set forth by the Texas Department of Public Safety, we have people who are coming across our border who were released from prison in other countries. There was a person who was apprehended who was wanted for rape charges, another who was wanted for murder charges. There's extraordinary danger, imminent danger, crossing our border all the time. And of course, Americans are not going to soon forget what they saw happen in New York City, where we saw illegal immigrants brutalize and beat up police officers in New York City, only to be immediately released on bail back out on the streets, causing no one knows what level of mayhem. Because of the extraordinary dangers that the state of Texas is sustaining, as well as states across the country. And because Joe Biden has completely abdicated and abandoned his responsibility to enforce the laws of the United States. I have used a clause in the Constitution that empowers states to defend themselves. It's Article 1, Section 10, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution, where a state can defend itself and its citizens to protect their safety from the imminent danger that we are facing, from an invasion of millions of people coming from across the globe into our country who are unaccounted for whatsoever. And
the situation is looking very serious, okay? Very serious. You heard what he said, you know what I mean? It's people coming all over the globe, all over the world, okay? They coming over here, okay? They coming over here. America don't got no good track record with the world, okay? They don't. America got a lot of enemies, so why in the world would this be going on? Why would this be going on? Why the so-called super rich making bunkers? Okay, they got bunkers prepared. Prepared for what? Prepared for what? Prepared for what they cooking up. Prepared for what they brewing. You know what I'm saying? I remember, man. I remember a few months ago when that whole aliens in Miami thing kicked off, right? Okay. Now, right after that situation, when they had that at the Bayside Mall, the Bayside Marketplace Mall, after they had that situation with the aliens, so-called aliens, okay? But yeah, right after that situation, they put out a call down there in Florida where they was like, they wanted all their citizens to arm up. They put out the word for Florida to get armed. They was like, if you don't have a firearm, they was like, go get one. They was like, boom, everybody go get armed up. You remember that? It wasn't out there. It wasn't out there for that long. You know what I mean? They didn't put that out there for that long. But nah, I saw that. I saw that when they was telling people go get armed. Okay, but they was trying to make it seem like it had to do with like some type of alien invasion, quote unquote, like alien invasion, huh? Yeah, okay. They made it seem like it was some outer space stuff, but I really think they was telling people to get armed because of this border crisis. All right, put it together. Put two and two together, like I'm doing over here. All right, it's a different kind of alien. For real. But that's what they told them people. Go get armed. But like he said, in different states can go ahead and execute that whole, you know what I mean, where states get the right to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Which should already be in play. But yeah, when it's like an emergency going on, some type of takeover, yeah, because that's what it's really looking like also. It's looking like that also. Is America being taken over? America look like it's getting taken over, okay? Remember, like I said, I'm gonna tell you why you got all these people running over here, and I don't know if that was a planned type of issue. Okay, I look at things from the big picture. Okay, this could have been a whole planned situation. Just everybody rush America, rush the border. You know what I'm saying? So that these criminal elements can creep in too behind them. They can creep in the mix. You don't understand? You got criminal organizations coming in here. They got drugs. Guns, everything. But I'm about to show the clips. We about to go into the next portion of this video. Okay? That's got to do with the cartel. Let's check it out.
All right, now to the crisis along the southern border. Fox News obtained exclusive images showing suspected cartel gunmen illegally crossing into this country.
The border between the United States and Mexico has long been a hotbed for illegal activities, with drug cartels exploiting the vulnerabilities to smuggle drugs, weapons, and dangerous criminals across. However, a recently released clip captures the heart-stopping moment black-clad cartel gunmen showcase their audacity and disregard for the law as they breach the border fence and infiltrate the United States through the Texas border. Despite the awareness of cartel activities at the Texas border, a new clip showing heavily armed cartel members storming the area has caused an online stir about the scale of cartel influence very close to America. Our story starts in the dim light of a Texas dawn. Shadows emerged on the Rio Grande, revealing a chilling reality along the US-Mexico border. Clad in all-black attire, a group of cartel members armed with rifles silently patrolled a stretch near Fronton Island. The drone, capturing their ominous presence, exposed the dangerous dance between rival cartels, the Gulf Cartel and Cartel del Noreste. One of the most shocking aspects of the cartel's operations is their use of hidden tunnels. These intricate passageways, dug deep beneath the border, provide a covert means of transporting migrants and contraband. Equipped with ventilation systems, lighting, and even rail systems, these tunnels are a testament to the cartel's sophistication and resourcefulness. Despite the presence of border walls and increased security measures, the cartels continue to find ways to circumvent these barriers. They employ ingenious methods, such as using ladders, ropes, and even makeshift ramps to scale the walls. Their determination knows no bounds, as they adapt and evolve to outsmart authorities. Stash houses, scattered along the border, serve as temporary hiding places for migrants before they are transported further into the country. These nondescript houses, often located in residential neighborhoods, packed with individuals waiting for their chance to continue their journey. The cartels operate these houses with impunity, exploiting the vulnerability of those seeking refuge. To facilitate the illegal crossing, the cartels provide migrants with counterfeit documents, enabling them to pass as legitimate travelers. These forged passports, visas, and identification cards are meticulously crafted to deceive border agents. The cartels have honed their skills in document forgery, making it increasingly difficult to distinguish between genuine and counterfeit papers. Money fuels the cartel's operations, with vast sums changing hands on a daily basis. Migrants pay exorbitant fees to secure their passage, often leaving them in debt for years to come. The cartels have established a sophisticated network of money laundering and illicit financial transactions, making it challenging for authorities to trace the flow of funds. Corruption runs deep within the cartel's operations, infiltrating law enforcement agencies and government institutions. Bribery and coercion are common tactics used to ensure the smooth operation of their illicit activities. This web of corruption further complicates efforts to dismantle the cartel's operations and bring those responsible to justice. The impact of the cartel's operations extends beyond the border itself. Communities on both sides are grappling with the consequences of this illicit enterprise. In border towns, the influx of migrants has strained resources, overwhelming shelters and social services. Local residents face increased crime rates and a sense of unease as the cartels exert their influence. It is important to note that the cartel's illegal border crossing business is closely intertwined with drug trafficking. They exploit the same routes and networks to transport drugs into the United States. The profits from drug trafficking further fuel their operations, perpetuating a cycle of violence and criminality. The scale of the cartel's operations is truly staggering. From hidden tunnels to counterfeit documents, their ingenuity knows no bounds. The impact on both sides of the border is far-reaching, affecting communities, law enforcement, and the lives of countless individuals.
You get it? Do you get it now? Okay, the invasion is in progress. Okay, it's in progress. It don't take a genius to see what's really going on, what's brewing here in America. Okay, and let me say this. This ain't to spread fear. Okay, let me clear this up. This is not to spread fear. Okay, there's a difference between being educated, being aware of something, and fear. Okay, I need people to understand that. Okay, this is about awareness and education. Okay, because it's people I know it's people that's not looking at this. Okay, because like I said, this world, the way the world is right now, everybody is entertained. Okay, everybody's being distracted by entertainment, and that's there for a reason. Okay, that's there for a reason so that you don't pay attention to stuff like this that's going under your nose. Okay, and that's not going to be smart. That's not going to be smart. Okay, so this is it. Just like an update. This is breaking news type of situation. But this isn't to spread fear. Okay, this is about preparation. Okay, get prepared. Okay, move different. Okay, move different. Okay, the world's changing. You're gonna have to move with the world. Okay, I know when the weather breaks and it get warm, you know what I'm saying? Especially for my people, I know my people just gonna want to be out there. Boom, turn up. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I know. Okay, and I ain't knocking all that. But point of the matter is, okay, while you out there doing your thing, okay, you better be watching your surroundings. You better be watching your surroundings and see what's going on. Okay, you women out here. You out here, you're gonna be looking good. You're gonna be wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm saying? I already see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got people like, what's her name? Ice Spice. She just let it all hang out. So I know it's just gonna be a whole bunch of women that's just gonna be on that same type of time. You know what I'm saying? Just with their whole butt cheeks hanging out. Okay. But like I said, it's people around here riding on scooters. You know what I'm saying? Snatching purses and this and that, and you know, there's other things that can be involved as far as this too. You know what I mean? That's gonna have to do with human trafficking. So I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to listen to me, but the evidence is saying something else. And like I said, for my people, I really like my people, man. Come on now, like I said, it wasn't that long ago. Okay, like I said, we was getting harassed, murdered. Okay, don't forget all the people that got murdered by this system, America. Okay, we've been done bad. We done been done bad. Okay, and we still deserve ours. Don't think I'm sitting up here playing with nobody. I ain't playing with nobody. Where's the reparations at? I ain't playing. Okay, no matter what's going on, my people still got to get us. We still got to get ours. All right. And once again, you know, my people ain't gonna care nothing about that. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, but I ain't gonna forget. Okay, it's time we got to get paid for what our ancestors, what our forefathers went through. and it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Okay, but y'all just now, like I said, we've been totally messed up, this and that, thrown in jail, murdered, and now y'all just got people coming in from everywhere and letting them do what they want. Man, that's just man. That's just crazy. All right, some total bullshit. And something need to be done, man. Something need to be done about this. So, like I said, this ain't about spreading fear. Okay, but get prepared. Get prepared. You know what I'm saying? They say they shutting down Miami, Florida, man. Miami getting shut down. Okay, I heard South Beach gonna be shut down. They want to lock everybody up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, just get prepared for what's going on, man. Just get prepared, cause I don't know, it ain't looking nice. And then on another note, you know what I'm saying? Especially for my people, you know, you gotta get right with God. You gotta get right with God, because this is evil times. Okay, another warning. You better get right with God. Get right with the Most High. I ain't playing this good versus evil. Okay, and right now America is on evil. They done turn good bad and the bad good. Okay, so they just letting the evil just come in and just do what they want to do. So are they doing what they want to do? What they doing what they want to do? Okay, it's time to get right with the Most High. I told you, it's choose your side. I'm choosing good. I'm choosing the light. Okay, I've been telling people since last year. Okay, it's time to choose your side. Good versus evil. Okay, if you down with good, then you gonna get right with the Most High. You gonna get right with the Most High. You gonna repent for all the wrongdoings, etc., etc. You gonna raise your vibe. You gonna turn your light up, and you gonna get away from negativity, and you gonna choose happiness. You gonna choose happiness. You gonna choose calm and peace. You know what I mean? And you're going to leave them other folks alone, the people that's all about that negativity and drama and arguing and all this and that, which that's all they promoting in this world. You know what I'm saying? My people, we going to get away from that. We're going to get away from that. We're going to raise our vibe. Okay, we're not going down with the low vibe. All right? So that's what I'm saying for that. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's check out this next crazy clip.
Young Prince wakes up early every morning making breakfast for the hundreds of people staying at her packed Denver motel.
I don't want people to go work for empty stomach.
But this motel is different. The rooms are free, and the guests are all migrants, mainly from Venezuela.
I'm financially ready to do this kind of job.
You wanted to help?
Yeah.
This motel is closed, but it is full of people. And residents tell me that there's sometimes 8 people per room, sometimes a dozen. And during the busiest times, more than 25 people per room. 25-year-old Carlos took us into the crowded room that he shares with more than a dozen people, including his wife. There's barely any room to walk. He's worked as a roofer, and when he can't find a job, he washes windshields for tips. I'd rather work hard outside, he says, because with this, I can make money. Like Chicago and New York, the migrant surge is driving Denver to the financial breaking point. The Mile High City expects to spend $180 million this year on migrants, forcing the city to cut some services.
We will start to have to greenlight a set of hard decisions about budget reductions.
Prince has received help and donations, but says she's spent more than $300,000 of her own money since October. After the recent deaths of her husband and son, the 73-year-old daughter of North Korean immigrants feels this is her mission.
Is helping them helping you get through the loss of your son?
Yes.
But time is running out. She sold the property and everyone has to leave by the end of the week. Prince says she'd like to lease another property with her own money to help the migrants as long as she can.
Now look at that. A whole hotel. Okay? Like the world, America ain't never seen nothing like this ever. Ever. Why is it going on right now? Look at this. Okay? Look at this. This lady gave up a whole hotel for people to stay for free. For people to stay for free. They've been up in that joint. They in one room like 10, 15, 25 deep in a room. Like if this don't look crazy, you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I'm saying? They done gave out stimulus checks. Okay, you can take all that stimulus all you want. Okay? That's just something that stimulus is just something that just tied you over, just to shut you up for a minute. But okay, it's people they done gave out free charter buses, free hotels. They done gave out thousands and thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to this whole migrant issue. You got people that's giving up their hotels for people to stay. For people to stay in for free. Man, if this don't look wild to you, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. And like I said, it just is what it is, people. It's just a sign of the times. Okay? Like I said, you're gonna do this in front of the homeless with my Cat Williams voice. You know what I'm saying? That's just a slap in the face to me. I don't care how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you look at it. I ain't wrong for saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's just a slap in the face for American citizens. You know what I mean? For you to just be living here all your life and what? This wasn't done for you. This wasn't done for you. So, like I said, people just got to be careful. You know, everybody just got to be careful out here because this is a very real situation. It's not going to stop. I think the last number, it was up to like 2.3839 million, you know what I'm saying, illegal migrants, illegal aliens in 2023. That number has definitely gone up to now. So this is definitely a real serious issue, people. Okay? Very serious, very serious. Okay, it's not a game. So, like I said, be careful this year. Be careful this year and beyond. Okay? Where's my money? I want my money. Okay? Reparations. I want my money. Okay? Join the movement. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say, man, for right now, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe right now. It ain't no need to wait. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that notification bells. Go ahead and comment below. Comment below. I love the comments. Let's talk about this issue. Okay? Let me see how you feel about it. Okay? Because I know there's a lot of people that's just like, oh, man. We just love. It's just all about love and this and that. It's love. But it's a whole invasion going on. Like, we got to make this make sense, people. Okay? There's going to be a lot of delusions going on. All right? So like I said, if you like this video, you know what I'm saying, feel free to contribute to the movement. I'll be going ham about all issues and all that. Okay? Give thanks for everything. Be thankful about the little things. Choose to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your head up. Just keep your head up, folks. So anyway, keep your head up. This ain't no time to be down for my people. We're going to stand strong. We're going to stand strong. We're going to go towards the light. You know what I mean? It's God's plan. It's the Most High's plan for the world. So we just got that go with it. Okay, but I just want to make sure my people is abreast of the situation, and that we all know that it's about, going with the Most High, keeping our and protecting our energy and keeping our vibe up and turning our lights up. You dig? All right, that's about it, folks. Y'all have a great day, a great night, and I'm out.